Hi, it's Jochen here, the online agent. And in this module, I'm going to show you how we do up laser targeted specific ads for your campaign. And we're actually going to clone a campaign and amend it according to cloning. Just a quick recap here of how your AdWords account is structured. The overall account is segregated in different campaigns. You would probably want to do one or max two campaigns for each property that you're marketing, for each project. That has several ad groups underneath it. And each ad group then has, listen to this, has one keyword. For e-commerce or whatever, we can have multiple, as it was depicted here in the slide, but in our property marketing approach, we only have one keyword in one ad group. If you have 10 keywords, you can have 10 ad groups. If you want 25 keywords, you can have 25, but keep it separate because each of them targets a very, very specific, different subcategory underneath your campaign, like location, facilities, amenities. If the keyword is amenities, I don't want to show facilities, I want to show amenities. As simple as that. And then we can have either one or two ads for this particular one keyword. That's how we're going to do it. One project with one campaign. You can have also have two different campaigns, let's say one search campaign only and one video campaign only. But remember, one ad group per keyword. Sometimes you might see me have two keywords in one ad group. Why? This is simply because some people include the word condo or condominium in the search and some don't. So I do two variations of exactly the same ad, but one with condo and one without. Let's say Penrose. I do up, let's say, Penrose location. The ad will be one keyword is Penrose location and the other one Penrose condo location. But I'm not going to put anything about amenities, facilities, or whatever under this ad group, separate one. Some of the most common ad groups that we should use, I've listed down here. I'm not going to read all of them for you. The project name itself, obviously. Sometimes you will see that are two that are quite similar, and you might wonder why is that so, like price and pricing. That's again very simply because some people look for price and some for pricing, and you want to capture both of them. Likewise, some people look for show flat, some for sales gallery, or some for show suite. I don't know. The rest of the ad will be more or less the same. Please visit sales gallery. Please visit show flat. But if the user puts in show flat, he wants to see show flat, not sales gallery. And also Google doesn't know that these two are the same thing. They do have a close variant tracking. Let's say condo and condominium. That one you don't need to do separately because Google knows that this is the same thing. But a sales gallery and a show flat, these are two different things for them. So that's why I have two different ad groups with two different ads that are quite similar, but that one single word will be different. I've listed down a couple of ad groups for you that you should definitely use here. If you do a new launch preview, then you could also add these here as well. And optionally, if you have, you could target other projects that are similar to it, or you could have a video ad. If you have reviews, you could do a review or different variations of the project with a typo. Why some people don't type correctly. If you see that a lot of people are searching for common typo of your project name, you can also target this with the typo. These, and for new launch, these are definitely minimally the ad groups you should use, as you can see it here from my own ad account. In this ad account, I have a few different ones. Here you see all these ad groups that I've just now shown you in the PowerPoint. And if I just pick one, let's say location, I put the location here, and the location is in Aljunied, so people might search for that as well. The road where it's located is called Sims Drive, so I put it as well in case they look for it. Then it gets triggered and people will see my ad. And these ads I have here is two different ads in two different variants where you have to make sure that these keywords that you have targeted up here in the ad and you give the user a benefit. Why this is a good thing. So the ad will ask you first which is the URL that you want to direct the user to. For my location, I should target the location tab in my website and not the homepage. The headlines are restricted to 30 characters, which sometimes a bit challenging, but you just gotta do your best to manage it. And here I've mentioned this time including the condominium. Like I said, I have two variants, one with and one without the condominium word, but the rest is the same. The user wants to see the location and Google wants to see the keyword. So I put Penrose and location. And then I put something that is beneficial for the user, like Penrose, a short walk to MRT. So they know, okay, it's close to the train station and it's centrally located. Down here, the description, you have 2 times 90 characters, so it can be a bit more elaborate in your description. But again, make sure your keyword appears and it's beneficial for the user. You can see the preview over here, how it looks like. This is how the ad is going to look like. And it shows you also these extensions. These give me an extra 10% weightage for my quality score. So in order to generate your second and third and fourth campaign, you can simply clone an existing one. What about your first one? For the first one, no choice but to just do it up manually. Or what you can do is a little bit more sophisticated, but you can also clone ads from a different ad account if you have access to. So if you have access to your friends, colleagues who has done this before in this structure, then you can, for your own ad account and you just wanted a new one, you can clone it across different ad accounts as well. So how to clone it? That's very simple. You mark the selected one, you add it, copy. Of course, you could also press the Control C button and paste. It comes up with this window here, campaigns. What you definitely should do is to click this button here, pause new campaign after pasting, because else it'll just start running immediately with the old campaign settings, the old keywords from your previous campaign, which you probably don't want to do because you want to have a new one with a different project. And you would also want to adjust the start and end dates. Just select the date you want your campaign to run. And then you press the paste button. Then Google will create an exact copy of this campaign. So you don't need to reinvent the wheel. It's always the most efficient to use what works, what you have used before, copy, paste, and simply then amend the differences. I will show you how to amend the differences. So this might take a few minutes and I'll be right back once it has done it.